Assalamu alaikum students. Now we are starting the question number 6 of exercise 13A. We have done A and B part of this question already and I have uploaded those videos. Few of the students were asking to solve the C part of this question. So now we are starting. So before starting the C part of question number 6 of exercise 13A, first of all we need to read it. A circular portion of the following figures are semicircles. It's mean A, B, C. These are the figures and the circular portion of those figures are the semicircles. For each of the following figures, this is A part that I have already uploaded, and then that is B part that is already uploaded, and now this is the C part that we are going to solve right now. So what they are saying, the circular portions are the semicircles and we need to find the area and the perimeter of the following figures. So first of all we need to know what is the perimeter and what is the area. So for the perimeter we are having the distance around the edges of the shape. The distance around the edges of the shape, the distance around the edges of the shape is called the perimeter. When we are adding the outline of any of the figure, that is called the perimeter. And what is the area? The amount of space inside of any of the shape. Like we are having the example of a quadrilateral here. If we are having any of the shape and the amount of space inside a shape we are finding, that will be called an area of that plane figure. So now we are starting the C part and we are having few basic formulas over here that we have already discussed in the previous videos. So you can see that video for formula. So for the perimeter, what is the perimeter if we are having this figure? Okay, for the perimeter of the figure, we need to know that where we are having the outline of the figure. So the outline of the figure are these two semicircles and then one of this semicircle. That is the perimeter of the given figure. And if we will see this figure, so we can clearly notice that 18 centimeter, this 18 centimeter is a diameter of this bigger semicircle. You can notice this very well. D of the circle, that is the bigger one, bigger semicircle, that is 18, and we have two more semicircles here, and these two semicircles are having the equal diameter here. It's mean if this is 18, then these two lengths are 9 and 9 centimeters. So we can say that the whole for the bigger one, for bigger semicircle, D is equals to 18 centimeter, and for a smaller one, D is equals to the half of the 18 is 9 centimeter. So these are the two information that we need to know for such type of the composite figure. And then after we have formula for the perimeter. So perimeter is equals to of any of the circle, that is pi d. But now we are having semicircles. So for the semicircle we need to divide pi d over d. So whenever we are having a complete circle, we can say pi d, and whenever we are having semicircle, it's mean half of the circle, then we can say it will be pi d over 2. So how many circles we are having? They are the semicircles, one of the bigger one and two are the smaller one. If we will consider these two of the smaller semicircle as a complete circle, so we can say for this one is circle number 1, semicircle number 1, and that is semicircle number 2, and we can say that is semicircle number 3. So if we will find the perimeter of this part, then find the perimeter of this part, and then the perimeter of this whole part, then it will be the total perimeter of this given figure. So what we can say, if we will consider semicircle number 1 and semicircle number 2 is a complete circle because they are having and they are sharing the same diameter over there. So we can say for the perimeter of the smaller both of the circles, that will be pi d. So what we can say, we can make equation for this perimeter. The total perimeter of a given figure must be equals to pi d over 2 plus pi d. That will be the equation for this, and this is for the bigger one. So pi is having a value 3.142 or the 22 over 7 here. And for d, what is the d of the bigger one? That is 18 centimeter. And then we need to divide it by 2. Then plus, then pi have its own value. And then d 9 centimeter. So that will be the equation. So by using the calculator, we can find it very easily. It will be 9 pi plus 9 pi. It will be equals to 56.548 centimeter. So we can write here centimeter because we are having centimeter as a unit here. So the total perimeter of a given figure must be equals to this. So that is the small solution of this. And then the area. Area is very simple. We are having D is 18 for the bigger semicircle, and for a smaller semicircle we are having 9 centimeter. So for the formula of the area, so area of any of the circle is pi r square. But whenever we are having semicircles area, semicircle का अगर area आपके पास, so it would be equals to pi r square over 2. So for the smaller one, we are having we need to find r here. For a smaller semicircle, r is equals to what? If the r is 9, then the half of the 9 is 4.5 centimeter. And for the bigger one, r is equals to 18 for the whole, then 9 centimeter will be the radius. If 18 will be the diameter, then 9 will be the radius. So how many circles we are having? We are having one of the semicircle number 1, then semicircle number 2 and semicircle number 3. Again we can consider these two circles as a complete circle. So we can say total area, that is the required one, equals to pi r square plus pi r square over 2. Over 2 for the bigger one, and the whole for we are considering semicircle number 1 and semicircle number 2 as the whole circle. So pi has its own value, and for the smaller semicircle we are having radius 4.5 centimeter, and we are having a square on it. Then again pi, and then we can say r for the bigger one is 9 centimeter, and then we are having a square on it, and that is the semicircle. Then we are dividing it by 2. So after the calculation, what it will be? 25 pi plus, it will be 40.5 in pi, and then we need to add them. It will be 190 for the total of the area of this figure, that is 190.851 centimeter square. That is centimeter square, and that is also centimeter square. For the total area of a given figure, that is 190.851 centimeter square, and for the total perimeter it will be 56.548 centimeter. So these are the two solutions of a given question. Asil was asking, and many of the other students were asking,